All right, class. So remember, what have we been talking about? Reading strategies, right? We're collecting tools for that toolbox of ours to help us with reading comprehension. So we talked about idioms. You gave me some examples. Right now what we're doing is we're going to look at context clues. Context clues is going to help us look for the definition of a word that's unknown to us, okay? So let me ask you a quick question. How many of you, when you're reading and you come to a word that you're unfamiliar with, you go ahead and just skip it? You say, maybe that won't come up again. That's a fluke. We'll just go ahead and skip that one. Yes, a few of you are being honest, and you admitted to that. Okay, so how about those who, you do the right thing, you have that word you're not familiar with, and you go to the dictionary and you look up the definition of the word. Okay, a few of you do that. Now, here's a strategy for when you do not have access to a dictionary, because sometimes we're taking a test, right? We're in the middle of a test, timed test. You don't have access to a dictionary, or they won't allow you to use a dictionary. So let's look at some examples that are going to help us determine what some of those definitions are of those unfamiliar words. So here we have this sentence, greens, and I want you to notice we're looking at this strategy. The definition is within commas. So greens, right? Leaf vegetables. Here are my commas separating these two words from the rest of the sentence. Are very healthy. Greens, leaf vegetables are very healthy. So if you look, the definition of greens is right there in the sentence. It's leaf vegetables. Very good. Let's look at this one. This one, the definition is separated by dashes. So greens, again, are same sentence. Leaf vegetables, so we have hyphen. Greens, hyphen, leaf vegetables, hyphen, are very healthy. So what are greens? Leaf vegetables. Very good. Okay, same sentence again. Here's our strategy. Definition is being separated by parentheses. That definition is going to be within those parentheses. So greens, leaf vegetables, are very healthy. So how many of you have seen structures like this in your reading? We see these sentences all the time, right? So now we know what to look for, because sometimes we just get so focused on reading just word by word by word that we don't realize, hey, I have my clues right there in the sentence that tells me what that definition is for that unfamiliar word. So I want you to help me write two sentences here. We're going to have write a sentence with immaculate, write a sentence with bachelor. So, Carla, what does immaculate mean?
It means spotlessly clean.
Spotlessly clean. Let's write a sentence using, let's go with the commas this time. We're going to use this strategy, and we're going to help our reader. We're going to help our reader know what immaculate means, okay? They don't know what it means. You're going to provide that for them. So give me a sentence.
Lisa's immaculate.
Lisa. Immaculate.
Comma.
Okay, comma. So here's my definition, right? It's coming up here. This is my first comma. So what does immaculate mean? Spotlessly clean, right? Is that what you were going to say, Carla?
Yes.
Okay. And what's after this? What's after
Another
clean?
comma.
Another comma. Okay.
House was beautiful.
Oh, house was beautiful. Great job. So now I want you to look at this, because you're going to be writing your own paragraph. You have that handout, and I have words that are grouped for you by category, because you're going to write your own paragraph, and you're going to choose two words, and you're going to use any two of the three strategies that we've talked about. So your paragraph, you're going to have a theme for your paragraph. That's why I've given you these words, and I've put them in categories so that you can use them. You could pick two words from each category and use them in your paragraph. So here we are. Your reader doesn't know what immaculate means, but you know, you've given them the definition right there. If they know this strategy that you're learning, they'll also know what immaculate means. Okay, how about bachelor? Tanya, can you give me a sentence with bachelor? Bachelor is an unmarried man. So what are we going to do with that? Let's use parentheses this time, okay?
The bachelor.
Okay. The bachelor.
And then in parentheses, unmarried man.
Ah, okay. Unmarried man. And of course we have to close it, right? So there's our set of parentheses and there's the definition for bachelor. Right there. Now, if I didn't ask you earlier, how many of you have, now that you're getting familiar with this strategy, how many of you, okay, we'll finish this sentence in a second. Just while I'm thinking about it, how many of you have seen sentences like this while you're reading? We see them all the time. Now we know what to look for, okay? Now we can be focused in our reading. The bachelor, unmarried man, what about him?
Was now looking for a wife.
Okay. Great sentence. Okay, so you think you can do this on your own? You think you can come up with a paragraph? You're going to write a paragraph using 2 words. You're going to choose 2 words off of that sheet. They're grouped for you. Set any 2 sentences up like this with those 2 words. Use any one of these strategies, the comma strategy, the dashes that we didn't look at, but it's the same principle, and the parentheses. Okay, if you need any help, just let me know.